Welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. And as we open up this fantastic night, we have a very big match set to open up. We have Dragon Lee's brother, Dralistico. I would say recently joined the WWE, but he has had a little over a month here in the WWE, so he is no longer the new guy in town. And from what I know, he is undefeated and looking to continue that streak here tonight. However, his opponent, a man who just came off of beating Braun Strowman, the SOB, none other than Whoop That Trick Williams, facing off against Dralistico. Both superstars looking to move up the rankings. Dralistico trying to keep that unbeaten streak. On the other hand, Trick Williams trying to move past Braun Strowman, move up, and maybe soon earn a title shot. Who will be able to get the victory here tonight? Is Trick Williams, nice and quickly starting off with a big kick as he now gathers control, taking a hold of Dralistico, squeezing him tight. Dralistico not able to escape, and instead pinfall by Trick Williams. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2 from Dralistico, now switching it over, pinfall. And a quick kick out by Trick Williams. Some fast-paced action as Dralistico now with a powerbomb, pinfall. 2, but a kick out at 2 from Trick Williams as this match continues. I told you this was going to be a fantastic opening match, and I don't even think it's been a minute. It has already proven to be an incredible match. Very fast-paced. Two great superstars. A lot to prove and a lot to gain out of this match if they are able to get the victory, as Dralistico climbs the top ropes and a big splash. However, nobody home. Trick Williams able to move out of the way just in time. Is now Trick Williams looking for the trick shot. Dralistico slipping once again. Not a good look for Dralistico, who is able to move out of the way of Trick Williams' trick shot, though saving himself right there. However, that slip allows Trick Williams to continue to go on the attack, really targeting that left leg of Dralistico, who somehow gets up quickly. Hurricane Rana sending Trick Williams outside. Now Dralistico climbs the top ropes. Trick Williams back into the ring, double axe handle by Dralistico, who is now hyped up and ready, looking to switch the tides in his favor, now sending Trick Williams into the corner, and a big boot to the face of Trick Williams as Dralistico looks for the pinfall. 1, but a kick out at 1 from Trick Williams. Not enough to put Mr. Williams away, as he is now sent outside of the ring. Dralistico looks to fly once again off of the top rope, and a big splash onto the body of Trick Williams. It was only a couple of moments ago where Dralistico was, just on the defense, taking a lot of damage, slipping. But very quickly, he has put everything in his favor. Maybe not for long, as Trick Williams with a counter, big clothesline. Just as I was talking about it, Trick Williams able to counter, and now it is back to Trick Williams being on the attack. Big kicks as he misses a stomp there. Dralistico now sending Trick Williams flying over the top ropes, and once again Dralistico looking to fly, and a big splash for the second time in this match. Trick Williams lays on the floor. Dralistico splash off of the top of the turnbuckle, and this could be it for Trick Williams, who seems to be out cold. Dralistico is ready, as he wants to put this match away once and for all. However, Trick Williams still fighting back as he sends Dralistico flying now. Referee's count gets to 6. Both superstars, well, it seems like they don't care. Referee's count gets to 8. This could be risky. Come on, boys. We got to get back in. That's a big starter for Dralistico. And now Dralistico may be able to hop inside the ring and win the match. But I think he wants to look for the pinfall. He may not be able to pull it off. Trick Williams into the stairs. And Dralistico does hop inside of the ring. But 1 second too late. As that match ends in a draw. Something we do not see too often. A very quick, fast-paced match from Trick Williams and Dralistico. We were left with the taste of just wanting more, not truly satisfied. Hopefully, we can get a rematch where there is no tie and we are able to find one true winner. But for now, the final decision is a tie. As we move on to our next match, we have some women's tag team action. It has been Asuka, who has been looking to climb the table and potentially earn a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship. In her way has been Shayna and Sonya. She has been able to put both of them away in singles matches. But tonight, Kairi Sane joins her in some tag team action. Who will come out on top? Will it be Sonya Deville, Shayna, or will it be the Kabuki Warriors? Now I gotta say, I know Asuka is working towards that Women's Intercontinental title, but if the Kabuki Warriors are able to get a victory here tonight, and with how on fire Asuka is also in singles action, does a victory here tonight earn the Kabuki Warriors a women's tag team title shot? I don't know. I personally think at the moment, obviously, Asuka's just focused on the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And this match is simply in order to put Sonya Deville and Shayna away. Not truly, fully focused on the women's tag team titles. But if they are able to get a shot, that would be very good for them. As right now, Sonya tags in Shayna, former NXT Women's Champion. Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, taking quick control. However, excuse me. Now a quick reminder. Next week, we have a phenomenal 2-night event, the biggest party of the summer. We have SummerSlam. Some matches have been confirmed, many more to come. It is going to be a phenomenal 2-night event as Kairi Sane looking for the pinfall too. But a kick out at 2, interrupting me, only to get it to 2. Come on. As I was saying though, it is going to be a phenomenal 2-night event. Championships defended, rivalry started and ended, and potential new champions. It is bound to be a fantastic weekend. That coming next week, another huge announcement for the very first time on this channel on Wednesdays now. We will be showing WWE Evolve. It is the lower level under NXT, but it still has a whole lot of talent, a whole lot of great superstars who all, when they want to go to NXT, want to come to the main roster and headline WrestleManias, SummerSlam. These are very hungry superstars. And now every Wednesday here on the channel, you guys will be able to see them on WWE Evolve. As the first one on the channel is going to be phenomenal. Every single title in Evolve, though, both the women's and men's WWE Evolve Championships will be defended. We have Luca Cruzafino defending his NXT Heritage Championship as well. We will crown the inaugural WWE Evolve Tag Team Champions this Wednesday, so make sure you tune in as Asuka looking for the pinfall 1. Very quick kickouts. Asuka gonna have to do a little bit more in order to win the match and secure a victory, not only for herself, but also with Kairi Sane representing the Kabuki Warriors. Big slam by Asuka. But yes, big week coming up for WWE, for new superstars, for new talents, and as well next week for the main roster with SummerSlam. And that is only the beginning of it. We have some great PLEs coming up. One of them being the women's only Evolution. That is soon to come as well. But anyhow, we continue to focus on this match as Asuka being pinned. She may lose the match soon. But a kick out at 2 from Asuka. This match continues. However, Asuka does have to roll outside the ring in order to catch her breath. That move definitely caught her off guard. Now Shayna. She was supposed to come into the ring, guns blazing, but instead Asuka quickly put out the fire. And now it looks like Shayna is all smoke as Asuka looks to put this match away once and for all. Shayna gets up quickly. However, Asuka is not finished. Asuka looking to submit Shayna. What a huge accomplishment that would be, but no, Sonya Deville breaking the count, making sure that Asuka isn't able to get the victory off of the submission, at least not now. Now Sonya sent over the top ropes. Asuka now is able to pin a Shayna who still hasn't gotten up, and just like that, Asuka able to get the victory. The Kabuki Warriors win. Asuka proving that she is ready for Becky Lynch in that woman's Intercontinental shot. Will she get it? We will find out soon. As now, look who we have here returning from injury. Grayson Waller. I mean, this could only go one way. He's here to call out Austin Theory. Let's go ahead and hear him out. You know why I'm here today. Austin Theory, not only did you attack me, you hid like a coward, you betrayed me, and you fell for Rusev's cheap, dumb excuses for attacking you. But that's alright, Austin. If you wanted to break away from me, you could have done so. You chose the hard way. And now, I'm gonna make you pay for it. So next week, it has been set up, me against you. And don't think you're gonna be able to have a nice, easy match. No. This is a no-holds-barred match. So Austin, bring your A game, because you are going down under and you will never get back up. Big words from Grayson Waller. Hopefully he can back them up. As we know, Austin Theory, was attacked by Rusev, as Rusev saw a lot more potential in him. He was trying to send a message forward. Austin Theory took that message to heart, ended up attacking his ex-tag team partner, then came out and admitted it was him. And now that Grayson Waller returns from injury, he is seeking vengeance. Will Austin Theory be able to prove that his decision to break away from Grayson Waller was the correct one, and that Rusev's, scouting is true, that he does have more potential? Or will Grayson Waller prove both Austin Theory and Rusev wrong and shut down Austin Theory? We find out next week in a very big no-holds-barred match. As we now move forward into some women's single match, we have Isla Dawn against Bayley. What a big win it would be if Miss Dawn is able to get the victory here tonight. But let's be honest. Let's be truthful. On paper, Bayley is by far the favorite to win here tonight. But hey, always good to have your hopes up, as Bayley with a big splash. Nice and early. Showing off the inner Jeff Hardy. An incredible splash, as Dawn is not able to do anything at the moment. The match just started, but Bayley very quickly taking control and making sure that Dawn has no chance of even touching Bayley. As Bayley very quickly able to counter big kick, big fist. And some more big kicks by Bayley. Very good job of defending and instantly attacking. As Bayley could be able to put this match away nice and early. Will she be able to do so? Some big punches to the face of Dawn. And I hate to mention it for Bayley just because, well, they have been rivals for, well, since WrestleMania now. But Lyra and Bayley have both been on fire, as Bayley with a big splash looking for the pinfall. She could end the match here, but a kick out at 2. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, both Lyra and Bayley have been on fire, and I think it's only a matter of time before both have to meet in order to be the next superstar to face Becky Lynch. I mean, it would be fantastic to see all three go at it again the way they did at Backlash, but realistically speaking, I don't think Bayley... Oh my gosh, hold on! Bayley may lose the match now too! Oh my days, Bayley able to kick out, but she was almost gone. Isla Dawn almost with the victory. However, now a counter from Bayley. Scratch everything I was just saying, because this match just got intense real quick. And just as Bayley was about to lose the match, 1, 2, 3, Bayley with the victory. She felt she almost got beaten, slowly decided to crank it up, and just like that, she gets the victory. However, hold on, we have some breaking news. Look what is happening. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller have found each other in the backstage of this arena and are going at it. Not worrying about safety, not worrying about having a ref or being inside of the ring. As Austin Theory looks to jump off some crates, instead it is Grayson Waller with a big kick, sending him off. These guys are bound to have an incredible match next week, but now they are not worried about that. They are simply worried about beating the crap out of each other, as both men now head inside the elevator, heading up upstairs. This could be very dangerous if this leads over the railings. Hopefully not, for the safety of the superstars, as all Grayson Waller sent into the fire extinguisher. And Austin Theory stays on top with that brawl. This match for next week, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, no holds barred, is going to be incredible, as things are very tense between them, and tension is only rising even more. Talking about tension, there has been a lot of tension between the Demon, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. However, Dominic is still not cleared to compete, not yet. And that's where this guy comes in. Carlito is having a match, something we have not seen in a very long time. However, it is his first match in a while, and it could be his last. As I have some breaking news, Finn Balor has somehow convinced both the Judgment Day and Carlito to accept this match. And there are some consequences if Carlito loses. If Finn Balor is able to win the match here tonight, Carlito must retire and leave the WWE. Now, on paper, obviously, Finn Balor a lot younger. He doesn't have that rust like Carlito. He has the advantage. It seems like there is no way to win for the Judgment Day, as Finn Balor attacks Dominic Mysterio with a double axe handle. As I was saying, it seems like the Judgment Day have no way of winning in this match. Maybe since they have the numbers game, they can try to do something there, as JD McDonough attacked by Finn Balor. I mean, I hope for the sake of Carlito and his career, that the Judgment Day have something under their sleeves. But if they're just throwing him into this match simply to have someone to face off against Finn Balor, this is a suicide mission. And I mean, like I said, oh, never mind, okay. We still see some good athleticism from Carlito. Nevertheless, Finn Balor able to move out of the way. I guess Finn Balor proving my point. He is younger. He has less rust, making this match, I mean, 1,000 times more in his favor as he's able to counter Carlito now. It is a suicide mission, but deep down, as much as I have to be a neutral, for the sake of a man who has been here for so long, I am hoping Carlito is able to somehow get the victory. Referee distracted as Finn Balor is looking to get the victory. Very good from Dominic Mysterio as Finn Balor looking for the pinfall. Referee distracted. 1, 2, 3. No, the referee still sees Carlito, still not able to kick out, and no. A quick victory from Finn Balor. Dominic, JD McDonough tried to do as much as they could to prevent the victory. But Finn Balor has beat Carlito, and just like that, Carlito must retire and leave the WWE. But hold on, this brawl is not over. I thought we were finished with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, but it looks like apparently not, as these guys are at it again once more, this time on top of a roof. It seems they're still inside of the building, and Grayson Waller is sent flying, hitting concrete first, and now Austin Theory with a big splash. This is dangerous. This can cause lifelong injuries, but these men do not care. They simply want to destroy each other. They are ready to kill each other, whatever it takes, as Grayson Waller somehow able to counter, looking to send Austin Theory through the window. However, Austin Theory instead sending Grayson Waller through it, and hopefully that is the end of that brawl we were just talking about. How Carlito has to retire. We have another brawl, and now Logan Paul is coming out. So much happening in such little time. Let's go ahead and hear Logan Paul out. Well, here I am. Now I want to make this quick because I want to get out of this stinking city. Last match, I faced off against Drew McIntyre, and I survived 1 Claymore. It took 2 to set me down, therefore. And it looks like Logan Paul wanted to toot his own horn. Drew McIntyre, though, looking to respond. Logan, I already know what you're looking to do. You want to make yourself seem all great and good because you were able to get past one of my Claymore kicks. Well, guess what? You still lost the match. But hey, if you need to be humbled, me and you next week, I will take you down with only 1 Claymore in order to humble you. You guessed what I was going to say. Let's do it, Drew. And same old Logan Paul looking to toot his own horn. Drew McIntyre was not going to allow him to do that. Another match set next week. Logan Paul against Drew McIntyre. With Drew saying he will beat Logan Paul with only 1 Claymore kick. I mean, I do have to give some credit to Logan Paul. The fact that he was able to get past Drew McIntyre, or excuse me, not past. The fact he was able to kick out of one of Drew McIntyre's Claymores is impressive, but you still lost the match, how Drew said. You shouldn't be out here, showing off after a loss. But Drew McIntyre quickly stopped Logan Paul and said, hey, you want another match? Let's get it done. I'll take you down with 1 Claymore, as now we have our Intercontinental Champion, Penta, facing off against a man who is well, mentally at a very low spot. Lost to Dragon Lee, which caused him and the rest of American Made to break up. And while he still reps it, well, American Made is no more. They are not allowed to be involved with each other anymore. So tonight, Chad Gable hoping to, slowly gain some confidence back. Slowly start moving up the rankings and showing that these losses to Dragon Lee and to the LWO do not define him, and he is still truly a great superstar. As Penta looking for the quick pinfall. 1. Kick out at 1. However, while I'm happy for Chad Gable that, he's moving forward, he's still looking for matches. Well, is it smart to look for a match? Hold on, pinfall. 1. Oh, kick out at 1. Is it smart for Chad Gable to look for a match, a confidence booster match against Penta, who is the Intercontinental Champion? I guess if you win, Penta landing, but first as Chad Gable able to move out of the way. Nevertheless, Penta basically flying right there. Very impressive. As I was saying, though, I mean, it would be a nice victory for Chad Gable. You get your confidence up if you're able to win tonight. You beat the Intercontinental Champion, which should earn you a title shot. But if you lose, you're coming off of losing to Dragon Lee into the LWO multiple times. You're quickly beaten by Penta. You're basically, neglecting an opportunity for the IC Championship. Is it really smart to jump straight into the deep end and face someone like Penta? I say no. Chad Gable should have built himself up against, well, I don't know. I don't want to talk anyone down, but going straight against Penta is a dangerous game. Lots at risk, and while there is a lot of reward against someone like Penta, the chances and the probability of you winning are very low, as Penta with a big splash onto the body of Chad Gable, showing him that he is the man with no fear. He is the Intercontinental Champion, and he is looking for the victory here tonight. Now, do not forget, next week, we have the 2-night event of SummerSlam. And trust me, it is going to be great as Penta looks for the pinfall. 1. Kick out at 1 from Chad Gable. It is going to be a fantastic 2-night event. We also have the premiere of WWE Evolve this Wednesday. But now we focus on this match as Penta may be able to put this match away with a huge Mexican Destroyer. Is this enough? No, it looks like Penta is looking for more pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Penta is able to get the victory. But what is going on? Ludwig Kaiser lost the match for the IC title against Penta, but it looks like he is not finished. And my apologies, as much as I want to focus on this, another brawl has broken out. We need some more security. We need people to do their jobs as Rusev is beating down on Otis with a huge low blow. Rusev looks to continue to send his message to Otis that he can do a lot better than just being an Alpha Academy. Now let's quickly recap what we just saw, because this whole night has been jumping from point to point to point. We have not caught a break. We had Penta beat Chad Gable. Then Ludwig Kaiser comes out. Penta ready to fight, and it looks like Ludwig is announcing he is not done with Penta. He wants another shot at Penta, and most likely another shot at that Intercontinental Championship. And then we have Rusev beating up Otis in the backstage, basically saying, I'm not done with you. I want to keep sending my message through. Rusev was successful at sending his message through to Austin Theory. Oh my days, I can't even do a recap. Just as we were about to begin this match, with Scarlett and Roxanne Perez. Jada Parker, a superstar who has been feuding, who has been a thorn in the side of Roxanne Perez, is here, and, well, it looks like she's just here to watch the match. I'm not sure if she really is just going to stick to that, but let me finish my recap, man. Come on. We have Rusev, who was successful in sending his message through to Austin Theory, separating him both. Separating him and Grayson Waller as Roxanne Perez heads towards Jada Parker, blows Scarlett a kiss, and now I can't tell if she's mocking Jada. Oh, standing right in front of Jada now, talking some smack. It looks like Roxanne Perez was actually talking smack to both Scarlett and Jada. Jada, however, doing a very good job of staying composed, just standing there, or sitting there, excuse me, not allowing Roxanne Perez to take her off. Well, I'm not even going to be able to finish my recap. Basically, Rusev attacking Otis once again as this match continues. Scarlett quickly dropping down big punches onto the face of Roxanne Perez, who has already mocked both her and Jada Parker here tonight. And now Roxanne Perez quickly able to counter as she gets back on the attack. On paper, I would say this is an easy victory for Roxanne Perez. However, with Jada Parker being ringside, there is a different level of mind games that can be played now, which could allow Roxanne Perez to lose. She lost her match against Valhalla due to Jada Parker, but she may be able to get the victory here now. No, kick out at one by Scarlett. But yeah, as I was saying, Roxanne Perez blows a kiss to Scarlett. She lost her match against Valhalla due to a distraction from Jada Parker. And a distraction here tonight could allow another loss for Roxanne Perez, who misses Scarlett. Slightly scrapes her, but doesn't make enough contact. Instead, it is Scarlett, Roxanne Perez, back and forth. A little mistake from Roxanne allows Scarlett to get back into this match. Scarlett sent outside of the ring, and now Roxanne follows now. Some more trash talking onto Jada Parker, and now Jada Parker gets up, looking to potentially attack. This could end in a disqualification. No, instead, Roxanne Perez sends Scarlett flying straight into Jada Parker. Now picking up Scarlett, sending her back inside of the ring, and Roxanne Perez basically coming out on top after a little mixed 2v1. Now looking for the pinfall. Quick kick out by Scarlett. Now I do gotta say though, while Jada Parker made the mistake of coming ringside, it was Roxanne Perez who was teasing and mocking and preventing Jada Parker this whole time. So maybe if Roxanne Perez would have just stayed in her place, we could have had a fair, normal fight without getting Jada Parker hurt, without having Scarlett, basically not able to do anything because Roxanne Perez is too focused on Jada Parker, and all that anger that she has towards Jada Parker is sent to Scarlett as Roxanne Perez gets the victory. But this is definitely not the end of the story between Roxanne Perez, Jada Parker, and potentially now even Scarlett. More breaking news as we have another attack. Do we not have security? Do these superstars not know how to defend themselves? As we have Omos and AJ Styles attacking Eric. They have already attacked Axiom. Axiom told them, back of the line, buds, you guys can beat me down, but you guys are not getting a match. And it looks like they have switched their target. We know that's Fraxium. The War Raiders and the New Day will all battle it out at SummerSlam for the World Tag Team Championships. And now, the team of AJ Styles and Omos has already attacked 2 out of the 3 teams, and it looks like their goal is to weaken those at the top because they most likely want to be up there as well. Another attack. It is repetitive. We need security. I am not sure what is going on here, but anyhow, now we move on to the co-main event of the night. We have a spectacular match as CM Punk teams up with the original Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. They have a tag team match here tonight as they prepare to face off against Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. Will two great individual superstars have enough experience, enough chemistry to tag team together and get the victory here tonight? We'll have to find out as the best in the world. CM Punk is here and looking to not only get a victory here tonight, but get a victory at SummerSlam in order to get a shot at facing Seth Rollins. His bodyguards have been in the way, his puppy dogs, whatever you want to call them. But at SummerSlam, both the original Tribal Chief and CM Punk are given a ticket to potentially earn that match against Seth Rollins and finally release all that anger, all that stress that they have towards Seth, which have accumulated over the years and really peaked at WrestleMania. But enough talk about the future. Let's focus on the now. CM Punk inside of the ring. His tag team partner, the original Tribal Chief. He held his championships for 1,316 days. None other than Roman Reigns. Will these two great individual superstars be able to find the right connections, the right chemistry in order to get the victory here tonight? Or will their egos get in the way and cause two great superstars to fail here tonight? We'll find out, as we still do not know who their tag team opponents are. It has been not necessarily kept a secret. It just hasn't been announced. I'm hoping it is a good team. We have some great tag teams here on Monday Night Raw. We already saw Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker get some experience as a tag team as they were able to beat the Motor City Machine Guns, if my memory serves me right. Big names as they are former tag team champions. So, Roman Reigns and CM Punk are either going to have to equal them or one-up them depending on who their opponents are here tonight. Roman Reigns, CM Punk teaming up together. Who would have thought this would be a co-main event? Not at WrestleMania, not at SummerSlam, but here on Monday Night Raw. Still to come in our main event, we have a number one contenders match for the Women's World Championship, where the winner of this match faces off against Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam for her title, between the former champion Io Sky and Mommy Rhea Ripley. That to come in our main event. And another reminder, the premiere of WWE Evolve this Wednesday. Make sure to tune in. Nothing but title matches. We will also crown the inaugural WWE Evolve Tag Team Champions, and look who it is. We talked about CM Punk and Roman Reigns having to one-up both Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And if they are able to get the victory here tonight, they sure will, as the New Day, if my facts serve me correct, 11-time tag team champions here in the WWE. They have the credentials So if Roman and CM Punk are able to beat them, then they prove that they are ready for Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. If they lose, that would be a big hit for both Roman and CM Punk. Who's going to get the victory here tonight? Will it be the two big stars teaming up together for this night and at SummerSlam? Or will it be the 11-time tag team champions, no longer with Big E, the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston? Who's going to get the victory here tonight in our co-main event? My money is on the fans because this is bound to be a banger as we are ready to begin this match. The referee rings the bell and it is CM Punk and Kofi Kingston who begin the match inside of the ring for a CM Punk starting off his work nice and early onto Kofi Kingston, who was looking for a big kick. However, CM Punk quickly able to counter. Now Kofi Kingston looking for the attack. However, tag made very quick. All right, already moving nicely. A lot of the times, these single stars forget to tag in their teammates, and usually the one on the outside just has to force a tag, which then creates a bit of like anger between the tag teammates. But it looks like these guys are on the same page, at least for the moment. They definitely understand that they got to put their egos aside, win this match, and win at SummerSlam in order for both of them to succeed and in order for both of them to be able to get that shot against Seth freaking Rollins. Now, quick look forward. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night, as in the main event of NXT, we have Hank and Tank, the NXT Tag Team Champions, taking on the #1 contenders, the Dirty Scumbags of Dark State. Then Wednesday, as I've said already, we have both the men's and women's Evolve Championships being defended. We have the NXT Heritage Championship being defended. And we will also crown the inaugural WWE Evolve Tag Team Champions. Then on Friday, SmackDown, well, we have some more title matches. I don't want to spoil it, but just know, y'all better pledge your allegiance to Whoa, 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 that's a little too much. Don't want to spoil all of it, but it is going to be an insane weekend and week coming up. SummerSlam, big matches in your regular shows. This is what WWE is all about, as Xavier Woods is finally tagged in. Kofi Kingston doesn't even have enough energy to step outside of the ring. The man has been beat up and torn down. Now Roman Reigns, though, looking to make Xavier Woods exactly the same, looking to break him down and tear him apart. However, look at that, Xavier Woods able to move out of the way just in time. Now Roman Reigns, though, able to counter, missing once again. Roman, I'm not sure if he's too slow or if Xavier Woods is just too fast. But nevertheless, at the moment, Roman Reigns not looking at 100%. Maybe he's got too much on his mind, and rather than focusing on that now, he's worried about SummerSlam. He is worried about those matches against Seth Rollins, which he so desperately craves for. And now, hold on. Tag made to CM Punk, GTS, and now the match may be over, but Kofi Kingston able to break the count nice and early. That was almost a victory for CM Punk and Roman Reigns, but Kofi Kingston, a legend in the tag team division, is able to make the save. Kofi saving his team, and now allowing some life into Xavier Woods, who is slowly countering, not for long, as CM Punk puts him back into his place. Tag made to Roman Reigns. Now these two looking to work together. What are they looking to do? They send Xavier Woods flying. As now tag made to Kofi Kingston, who isn't that much more fresh than Xavier Woods. Both men of the New Day are beat up and beat down. And Roman Reigns now looking for the submission in order to win this match. However, oh, there it is. Xavier Woods now repaying the favor, breaking the count. Breaking the submission hold and allowing this match to continue. Now Kofi Kingston on the attack. Big hits onto the OTC Roman Reigns, who is not able to tag in CM Punk, not able to counter. And now maybe the New Day can start slowly switching the tides into their favor. No, as Kofi Kingston is countered. Roman Reigns grabs Xavier Woods, slams him down. A little boot to the face, to the throat of Kofi Kingston. And Roman Reigns could put this match away as he is going to charge up for the spear. Ooh, spear to Kofi Kingston now to put the match away. 1, 2, 3, the New Day have been beat. Roman Reigns and CM Punk are on top. And they are able to win this match. Some nice chemistry between the two. These two face off against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at SummerSlam. And once again, sorry for interrupting, but we have some more breaking news as these guys are at it yet again. I thought we were finished a long time ago, but I guess no, it's a huge low blow from Grayson Waller onto Austin Theory as these men have picked up their brawl for the 3rd time here tonight. Grayson Waller this time, though, is the man on top. While the other two, it looked like Austin Theory was in control this time. Grayson Waller finally able to get some payback, and look, Grayson Waller opening up the ambulance. Hey, I'm just saying, he is planting the seeds for an ambulance match. However, he takes too long. And Austin Theory with the low blow now may be able to put Grayson Waller out once again. And just like that, Austin Theory, the 3rd roll of the night. While this one, Grayson Waller was able to fight back a little bit more. At the end, it was still Austin Theory who came out on top in those brawls. But how will it go in a match as next week those two go head-to-head in a no-holds-barred match? And like I said, Grayson Waller planted the seed for an ambulance match right there. This is not going to end in only 1 or 2 matches. This is going to be a war of constantly going at each other. This is only the beginning, but now it is time for the main events of the night. We have a number 1 contenders match for the Women's World Championship, where the winner faces off against the current champion Alexa Bliss for her title at SummerSlam. Introducing first, none other than Rhea Bloody Ripley. Let's go! It is main event time, and Rhea Ripley looks to earn another opportunity at that World Championship. Can she earn another title shot? Can she become champion once again? In her way is the former Women's World Champion, the Queen of the Sky, none other than Io Sky. What a great match this is bound to be. The main event of the night. Io Sky against Rhea Ripley. Number 1 contenders match. Up next, Alexa Bliss definitely has a very close eye on this match because the winner gets a shot at Alexa Bliss and her Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. Enough talk about SummerSlam though. This match in itself, this number 1 contenders match, could headline WrestleManias, Backlashes, SummerSlams, but like always, we want the best for the fans. It is here on a regular Monday Night Raw where we are going to be able to find out who will be the new number 1 contender for Alexa Bliss's Women's World Championship. Now, the big story coming into this match is that Io Sky has never lost to Rhea Ripley. That is right. Rhea Ripley has never been able to beat Io Sky, which, I mean, mentally coming into this has to, kind of bring you down a little bit. We look at both women physically. Rhea Ripley, obviously bigger, probably stronger, but Io Sky's technical work, her work in the sky, has allowed her victory after victory after victory when it comes to facing Rhea Ripley. Will this continue? Or will Rhea Ripley finally be able to break that curse? This streak of not being able to win. Hold on, Io Sky looking for the pinfall. Quick kick out by Rhea Ripley, who now counters one. Kick out at 1, and what? Look at that strength from Io Sky pinning Rhea Ripley once again. Kick out at 1. As this match continues, big match feel here in the main event of tonight. As I was saying, will Rhea Ripley, and I can't finish as Io Sky looking for the pinfall once again. Kick out at 2 though. Let me hurry up. Will Rhea Ripley finally be able to break that streak, break that curse of not being able to beat Io Sky? Or will Io Sky continue to haunt her? And will she lose again here tonight? We'll have to see as Io Sky looking to fly once more. Big elbow drop straight onto the chest of Rhea Ripley. As Io Sky has been in control for pretty much this whole match so far. Maybe not for long, as Rhea Ripley looking to switch things into her favor. Oh, showing off a little bit, squatting while holding Io Sky, now slamming her down. As Rhea Ripley now looks to grab control, looks to gain momentum, sending Io Sky flying. As we had mentioned, Rhea Ripley physically is the stronger woman, but whoa. Big splash from Rhea Ripley, missing though, as Io Sky able to move out of the way, now countering as she looks for the submission hold. Is Rhea Ripley gonna tap here? Is Io Sky gonna be able to win the match by making Rhea tap, or will Rhea be able to escape? Rhea is able to escape. As I was saying, Rhea Ripley has the strength, but will her technical abilities be enough to win here tonight? It is a lot of what ifs. This is an incredible match already, and we are only getting started as Rhea Ripley with some big kicks, big stomps onto Io Sky. Both women outside of the ring. Io Sky face first right onto the corner of the apron. Rhea Ripley now climbs the top ropes, looking to potentially fly. Big kick straight into the face of Io Sky, and mommy Rhea Ripley is in control, and looks like I jinxed her, because just as I said that, Io Sky able to counter, now getting back onto the control, back on the attack. Big kick by Io Sky. Both women have had their fair share of attack. It has been a pretty 50-50 match. Io Sky looking for the pinfall. Can she get the victory? 1, 2. But a kick out at 2. Now, is this more of a physical game for Io Sky, or does she have to also play in to that mental side? Oh, hold on. Rhea Ripley looking for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 now. Io Sky looking for the pinfall. Switching things up. 1, 2. And almost gets it done, but Rhea Ripley now showing her strength as she now pins Io Sky. 1, 2. But another kick out at 2. As I was saying, does Io Sky just focus on her skills and lets her skills do the work as Rhea Ripley looks for the pinfall? Or does Io Sky also kind of play mind games with Rhea Ripley, maybe chirping at her a little bit of, oh, you never beat me? Does Io Sky do that? I know Io Sky is such a kind and sweet soul. I don't think she would do that. But is that what is needed tonight in order to win? Or will Io Sky simply be able to outperform Rhea Ripley once again? Because, I mean, you face off against each other so many times. Eventually, you learn each other's tricks. Maybe not, as Rhea Ripley is put into a submission hold for a second time tonight. Is she gonna tap? Is Io Sky gonna become the new #1 contender now? Rhea Ripley once again able to escape. But yeah, just a thought, as now things have switched. Now it is back to Rhea Ripley being on the attack, picking up Io Sky and a big powerbomb. Dropping Io Sky, now looking for the pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from Io Sky. What a match this has been. And we are not done as this match continues. Io Sky slowly getting up, quickly dropped though by Rhea Ripley, who does not allow her to really catch her breath or do anything, because just as Io Sky was getting up, it is Rhea Ripley back on the attack. Now, what is Rhea looking to do? Just playing with Io Sky and throwing her around like a rag doll as Rhea Ripley. This could be dangerous for Io Sky, who lands face first. Is this going to be enough to put Io Sky away? Maybe not, because Rhea is looking for the finisher. Riptide. Is this enough to become the #1 contender? Pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2. Io Sky is still in this match. Somehow, some way, Io Sky is still in this. However, confidence is rushing through the body of Rhea Ripley as we see a little bit of showboating there. Rhea Ripley is not finished with Io Sky. Io Sky was able to kick out of that, but it does not look like she has a lot of a fight left inside of her. Rhea dropping Io Sky onto the ropes. Io moves out of the way of that double axe handle. Now Io Sky, slipping right there. That could be a big sign of just fatigue, and I mean, it's understandable. What a battle this has been, and so much damage taken from both superstars. However, Io Sky countering on the attack once again, and just when we thought Rhea Ripley had the win in her palm, Rhea Ripley may lose the match now, as Io Sky, with a huge splash, may be able to put Rhea Ripley away. Io Sky charging up, looking for the submission hold. His third time gonna be a charm. Now Rhea Ripley escaping. Now though, Rhea Ripley has to quickly get back on the attack, making sure she does not let this opportunity slip. And it looks like she is doing exactly that, sending Io Sky into a finish, straight into the turnbuckle, dropping her down. And now Rhea Ripley gonna look for the big boot to the face. Io Sky has held on tight, but this may be it. Will Rhea Ripley be able to put her away as Rhea looks for the submission hold? Is Io Sky gonna tap? Yes, she is, and Rhea Ripley finally beats Io Sky She is your #1 contender. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all next time.